Okay, guys, this is the other Glenwood. Funny enough, we're further down on the street on this one. The other one that I showed is over there somewhere. So again, same neighborhood, privately maintained streets, and there's no HOA. So it's kind of like figure it out yourselves. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Got the culverts. So there's two ways to come into this neighborhood. You could come into this road. Today I came in that way. It's the neighbor. The roof looks newer. 2-car garage. Has a little front porch. Okay. So, when you come inside, he did tell me they just got new countertops. This is granite. Wood burning fireplace. There's a few like cosmetic things on the trim right there. There's also a stain on the ceiling. I'm sure there's a floor plan for this one because this is a hard room to kind of describe. The floor in here, they did a terrible job of like laying it down. And then this door trim, this trim needs to be replaced. It needs to be replaced. Not the best right here. So I must fall over. This is a decent sized living room, though. Again, lots of trim issues that seem to be the thing. I'll come back to this, but I just noticed that. Okay, tile. This has some water damage, which I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see it on camera. These cabinets, I can't tell what color they are. They're not white. They're almost like a bluish gray color. It's interesting. But like whoever painted them didn't do a terrible job. There's like a little popcorn's falling down. So my guess is that leak is probably from the dishwasher. The sink is nice. This obviously has water damage, had water damage. Does have a garbage disposal. Door needs to be painted. It is gross. This was just a bad cut. Laundry room is out here. Door to the backyard. Hot water heater. Tape line. Attic access. Another tape line. It's interesting, all of this. It's like, what happened? It almost, I don't know why. It almost looks like it was an addition at some point. It's very strange. Like literally right where this differs in the tape line. I'll do a little digging, see what I can find. This weather stripping is damaged. I know these guys just installed this, but somehow there's already paint on it. Okay. So again, here's the kitchen. Small dining space. Oh, okay. Big old spot. That I can guarantee you, for the most part, is my guess is it was, they did a terrible job paint. They should have painted the whole ceiling. This spot is from like grease, probably because people don't vent microwaves properly around here, because why would you? It's not vented, and so when they cook this, whatever they're cooking in here, it just goes directly to the ceiling and gets caught there, and from the stove. So your ceiling becomes super dirty and gross. And so they repainted it because their ceiling was stained from cooking, and instead of repainting the whole ceiling, they just repainted that one spot. Okay. Just a second. Oh, that's rough. Okay. This is also lifted. Okay, hallway. Bathroom number 1. Not bad, not bad. Tiles a little uneven, specifically right there. Yeah, they just, I don't know, it's the grout line, the tile's just not lined up. The door needs to be painted. You can tell they've hung the door but didn't actually paint the door. Some damage down there. I know it's really hard to tell on camera. It's a little spotty. They painted a couple spots of the door, but not the rest of it. And then they've regrouted that a few times. This looks a little bit funky. At least they got rid of the popcorn ceiling in here. A few lines up there that the drywall is not really smooth. Okay, first bedroom is really tiny. A little unevenness in the floor right there. closet space. Again, unevenness in the drywall in the corners. And here. Looks like painter's tape. They had to make some lines. Yeah, they are consistent. They just were lazy. And they didn't sand it when they repainted it. Okay. Again, living room is that way. It's the first bathroom I was in. Flooring there. Flooring needs to be redone there. You've got quite a few gaps in your flooring. You know what though? This house doesn't smell. That's a bonus. This is a bigger room. Bigger bedroom than the first room. And an okay size closet. You do have a difference in flooring from the closet into the bedroom. And there's a few spots that it's like scuffed up a little bit. No, it didn't. Literally did not work out at all. Oh no. Why are we doing this? There we go. Right there. There's some larger gaps in the flooring right there. If you wanted to throw quarter round on it, you could get rid of that pretty easily. There's already in that. And then there's this gap here in this transition. That's really worn. Here's the primary. Floor is really worn right there. This room is a good sized room. You could easily fit a king bed in here. Little closets. Again, floor is really worn right there. And then you've got a big old scratch right there. And then bathroom. I've got paint all over the shower. And there's a few like drywall things. But overall, I feel like this is probably one of, oh gosh. It's definitely better than the house that I saw that was closer to, it's definitely better than Mallard. Sorry, it took me a moment. There's a little gap in the cabinets. And the backyard is really big. Fence needs a little help. The back roof looks pretty good. AC is old. Super old. these little vents in this soffit are very interesting. It's not something I see, like, ever. These guys just left the painter's tape on. So, and there's a little bit of wood rot down here. Oh, and then this. Fucking A. Sorry, excuse my language. I'm gonna take a picture of this and send it to Chad, the agent. Okay. Well, all right, you guys. I'll upload this. Otherwise, like, there's some things with it. But and this door was recently painted. Just let me know what you think.